Hey guys, this is Shane with Smith Thrifts here. Just wanted to kind of go through and show you guys what I have found recently at thrift stores, mostly Goodwill, and then we have a couple packages. We're going to open up some cards that I bought. But let's start out with this Tampa Bay Devil Rays hat. Nice snapback. I don't think it's technically vintage. It's probably in the 2010s time frame. New Era tag. 950 is the brand, New Era. But not bad for, I think, $3 is what I got it for. So probably an easy like $25-$30 hat right there, so super nice. These are actually some video games that a buddy of mine gave me for the Super Nintendo, and I was pretty stoked about this one. We got Tom and Jerry Super Nintendo. We got Legends of Zelda, A Link to the Past. We got Super Mario World. We got Donkey Kong Country. Super Mario All-Stars. Super Metroid. And Super Mario All-Stars again. So, super cool. No idea on the condition and if they're working or anything like that, but definitely probably going to keep those since they were a gift. He knows I do reselling, but, you know, he was like, do whatever you want with them, but I'm probably just going to keep them. I found this TI-84 calculator. The last one that I bought was pink, and this one is white, but it sold immediately. Like, as soon as I listed it, within like an hour it sold. And it sold for like $65 with free shipping. So these things sell really well. I already had a charger, so easy money there. I think I paid $3 for it. Been doing really good with media. I found this sealed Prince CD. Super cool. I'm a big fan of Prince, so keeping that. I found this Megadeth Rust in Peace. Pretty cool. Book is like water damaged and ripped up right there, but still complete and cool. I think I paid $1 for this at Goodwill. So, and then we'll go through the vinyls here real quick. So this is an old blues vinyl. Probably the only reason I really bought it is because of, where is he at? Right here, look at that. Robert Johnson, Little Queen of Spades. Pretty cool. If y'all don't know about Robert Johnson, I think that's him right there. He is pretty infamous because he was actually horrible at blues music at one point in time, and then he supposedly like met with the devil at the crossroads at a railroad, and all of a sudden was like amazing at music, and he like disappeared for like 5 years or something, and then came back and was like amazing at music. So weird story. There's a couple of documentaries about him if you want to watch about it, but Robert Johnson, pretty cool. You got Smokey Robinson, and what's cool is like all of these are complete too. Like a lot of them even have like the little pamphlets in there, so pretty cool. Always make sure and check though that it's the right vinyl in there. Because even though vinyls are only $2 at Goodwill, they can be the wrong vinyl or not be in there at all. So, got Aretha, Temptations. This was an awesome one. James Brown. Just look at the details on that. Just so cool. And then obviously a little controversial, but you know, he still sells. So, part 2. But yeah, I mean, for $2, you know, like a Beatles vinyl for $2, you know, like the stuff is at your local Goodwill, man. People, I think, just forget about vinyls. Some people look, some people don't. And none of these are like super crazy money, you know, maybe $10 here, $15 here, $20 maybe for the Beatles, you know, so nothing like super crazy. Johnny Cash, Strawberry Cake, the Bee Gees live, Staying Alive, anyways. But yeah, like I said, nothing super crazy, you know, but there's money at your local Goodwill and in areas that people don't look. Got Diana Ross, got Hank Williams Sr. I don't see a lot of like old country very often, and I also don't see a lot of like blues or like soul and R&B. Most of the stuff I see at Goodwill is like gospel orchestra stuff, like church choir stuff, but I rarely see like actual good names and like good you know, categories and genres. I guess they're mostly just kind of trash. Dean Martin, cool one about this is it's sealed, so super cool, still sealed. And this is from 1974, so a 50-year-old vinyl that's sealed. So super cool. I love when I find stuff like that. Just super cool. So those are some of my like local Goodwill finds. You know, nothing super crazy, you know, but it easy stuff to flip online and make some decent money. You know, like typically when I go into Goodwill, I only have like maybe a $20 budget or so. So I'm a little picky when I get stuff, but if it's like good stuff, then you know, obviously I pick it up, maybe 20 or 30 bucks. I found a leather jacket that was super cool. It looked like something like Randy Macho Man Savage would wear. It had like all the phrase on like the side of it and on like the chest part. But unfortunately, when I took it up there, they said, "Oh yeah, we have to sell it at $25." When I had previously asked someone and they said it'd probably be $7.99. So that's a big difference in price, and I'm not gonna pay $25. Sorry, not gonna happen. I love these little card protectors. I always keep them in case I end up selling cards. But super cool. This guy was really cool. I got it off of eBay. You can scan this little thing and go support this guy. Red Zone Duo. Austin Dougherty. Thank you so much for the cards. He threw in a free Trevor Lawrence rookie, which is really cool. These are like in dollar bins now, unfortunately, because even though I'm a Jaguars fan, yeah, our stock is really low right now. besides like Travis Hunter, really. But yeah, super cool. Hunter Renfro, he didn't have like a crazy career. I think he had like one season with like over 1,000 yards, but one of the best route runners ever. And just look at that patch. It's just super nice. It's only out of $4.99. I paid $5 plus $5 shipping, so it was like $10 for this. But it's just super clean, nice auto. And what's cool is this actually says the enclosed player worn material. So even though it's Panini, it's at least player worn. So I'll take it, you know, maybe not game worn, but at least you can guarantee that he wore this. So pretty cool. Again, this is stuff that I buy on eBay. The cards, most of the time I keep if I buy them on eBay. So, but pretty cool. And then this is Jack's headquarters, HQ. So if you want to go to his eBay, find some good stuff. These guys have good prices. Let's see if I can cut this without making any damage. There we go. Boom. Got beautiful. Case hit, Ellie De La Cruz, rookie card, 2022. Technically it's pre-rookie, so this is like one of his prospect cards. But when I find Ellie De La Cruz, like, and it's reasonable, this thing is really clean too. I don't really see much issues with it, but probably still would get a 9 because that's just how PSA works, unfortunately. But still super cool. Ellie De La Cruz, he's doing great. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Go hit up your local Goodwill and go make some easy money. Like I said, I picked up that TI-84 calculator for $3, $2 or $3. I think it was even 40% off. So $2 or $3, something like that, and it was, you know, it's a very easy like $50 to $60 flip. So, you know, can go find stuff like that all the time. You can look out for KitchenAid stuff, vintage clothes, all sorts of stuff. So that's what I got for y'all today. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment, hit that hype button, and comment what one of your favorite things is, or are, what one of your favorite things are that I picked up. And I really appreciate you guys. This is Shane with Smith Thrifts. God bless you. I really appreciate you. Have a happy 4th of July. Stay safe. And thank you so much for watching again. God bless.